Please remain standing for the national anthem of Puerto Rico.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Saville Community Sports Center on the campus of the University of Alberta in Edmonton. It's our second game of the afternoon in the 2015 FIBA Americas Championship for Women. The final day of preliminary round play. This game between Puerto Rico and Chile. Both of these teams come into this one 1-2 and needing a win to keep their Olympic dream alive. The winner of this game takes on Venezuela, who just moments ago defeated Ecuador in the opener for today's play. Welcome in. I'm Craig Fada alongside my partner Chantal Vallée. Chantal, this is going to be a game that both of these teams have done some very good things and have struggled at times. It's a matter of which teams we're going to see here this afternoon.
You're absolutely right. And on top of this, Puerto Rico has been quite feisty in their last game against Cuba, awarded several technical fouls and unsportsmanlike. You can bet that they're going to come up tonight as feisty to try to get that burst to stay alive in the playoff round. Chile without their best player, Morrison, who in the first minute against Canada got injured, a back injury, the 6'5", left in a wheelchair. In fact, we have not even seen her back with the team since then. And without Chile, the coach, Gonzalez, talking to us saying, you know, without Morrison here in Chile, that's what we've been practicing with her, around her, for her. That's all we've done all these years. 3 years in preparation to try to get a chance to move on, and it's very difficult for our team without her.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for Puerto Rico, Yashira Delgado at guard, wearing number 5. Also at guard, number 6, Jasmine Sepulveda. At forward, Maria Placido, wearing number 14. And then the post players, Angelica Bermudez, 6'1", wearing number 7, and Sandra Garcia, number 11, also at 6'1". For Chile, Cindy Basaez at guard. Barbara Cousinho. Forwards, Vanessa Leeper-Jones and Jennifer Fuentes. And Francisco Rojas in the post, wearing number 8. Vanessa Leeper-Jones came up to me after the game the other day and said, hey, my high school coach was watching and heard you mention your alma mater, Illinois State. She went there too. I believe the coach's name was Vicky Vaughn. Redbirds all over the world. Bermudez wins the tip for Puerto Rico, and we're underway. Quick spin move by Garcia. She comes up empty.
Fuentes actually defended Garcia really well. Maybe Garcia will have a little bit of a speed advantage. He can play from the wing and attack and shoot as well as back to the basket.
A little shot fake. Cleared the defense by Rojas, but she could not connect. Sepulveda, guarded by Cousinho. Now into the corner. Back to the other corner. That's Placido. Her three won't go. Now Sepulveda. Delgado, the open jumper. And she scores for Puerto Rico. First points of the game.
Puerto Rico into a 1-2-1-1 full court. We try to see Garcia here, almost was able to finish on the trap.
I had to use my fingers, 1-2-1-1. I thought that added up to 6.
It's a zone press actually that we haven't seen Puerto Rico use much. They've been changing between a 2-2-1, 1-2-2 at a time, and we see here Delgado making the shot. Puerto Rico has incredible guards. Delgado, number 5, Sepulveda, number 6, and off the bench, O'Neal, number 0. All three of them can play so well. One of the best guard combo in the tournament.
Yeah, we talked earlier in the last game about all the quality point guards in this tournament. I don't think we mentioned Delgado and O'Neal for Puerto Rico. Sepulveda to the free throw line as the foul was on Cousinho.
Chile is going to have to keep all these guards in check because first point, Delgado. Second chance at attacking Sepulveda. Wait until O'Neal comes in, and that's going to be the challenge for Chile.
Now Cousinho, baseline, leaves it nicely for Vanessa Leeper-Jones, and she scores.
Leeper-Jones is one of the most active players for Chile. She's taken over the team a little bit since Morrison has been injured. She can also shoot, but she drives better than she shoots.
Garcia from outside, that won't go. Vanessa Leeper-Jones scoring 11.7 points per game in this tournament. Giving Ricardo Gonzalez 28 minutes a game. See the foul on Cindy Basaez. Second free throw up and in for Bermudez.
It's interesting to see how Puerto Rico wanted to press right away. They really think they have an advantage in speed, and they don't think that Chile's guard can be very effective against the press.
Garcia from the outside, that rattles out. Oh, Basaez, the pretty spin move, hits the rim on the way up, but she draws the foul.
Very good body control going on the left, passes Garcia on the spin and avoids the double. She kind of just splits it. And it is Bermudez that was called with the foul.
Sayez, the 19-year-old from Iquique, hits the second. At the other end, Garcia struggling to find a point. Now Vanessa Leeper-Jones, after the long outlet pass, goes up and draws the foul.
Talked about how active she is. This is already her third shot taken in this game. She's running the floor and a great player and very nice too when she did come speak with us. Excellent English, obviously, has resided in the United States.
Can't connect on the second free throw, and here comes Puerto Rico. It's 5-4. Puerto Rico with the lead. Now a turnover. Jones has it stripped away on the way up.
I like the way that Chile is attacking on fast break. They find the advantage out of the rebound. How quick it is from the rebound to the outlet to the fast break.
Should mention our officials for today's game: Karen Lasik, Matthew Callio, and Leandro Lescano. Rosinho, I think she was trying to get it to Vanessa Leeper-Jones, but streaking into the lane was Jennifer Fuentes. There you get a look at the nice bucket by Placido. 6:35 to play first quarter. Puerto Rico up 3. O'Neal to Sepulveda. A fade away from the free throw line, won't go. Rosinho. Now Jones. Quick move, and she gets it to go.
That's the second time she spins around, but there's no help. They really are letting Chile play one-on-one. Leeper-Jones should be maybe try to be double on that play.
Sepulveda around the screen by Garcia, loses the handle. Fuentes gives it up to Bisayas, and she scores.
It's been transition all the way for Chile so far in the game.
Chile now leading 8-7. Boy, and Puerto Rico struggling to get into an offense the last two possessions. Delgado taking the jump shot as the shot clock expired. Bisayas. A shot by Rojas wouldn't go, and now Delgado with a nice feed underneath to Garcia.
Garcia can finish well under the basket. She's 6 foot tall. Also plays the wing. Mostly well known as a three-point shooter. Oh.
And Garcia.
Well, that's
Fuentes tumble over each other.
Well, Garcia simply just fell on the floor. And Garcia, and yes. Lots of arguing from the coaches. She just lost.
Yeah, Garcia fell, and then Fuentes tumbled over her.
Oh, well.
I don't think there was a foul called. Was there?
Yes, there was a foul on Garcia. When Garcia fell on the floor.
Oh, and then Fuentes tripped over her.
Fuentes just tripped over. Garcia was awarded a foul.
Rosinho on the drive, giving it up underneath. Shot was blocked. Gibson into the game for Puerto Rico. Nice give and gets back.
I like seeing Gibson off the bench like that. From the other player off the bench, O'Neal, who gave her back the ball.
And I'm not sure what Ricardo Gonzalez was upset about after that possession. And the three is good. Vanessa Leeper-Jones, we're tied at 11.
Gonzalez definitely the most vocal coach with the referees.
Yeah, he drew a technical.
Yeah.
But after the two players tumbled to the floor, the player from Puerto Rico was called for the foul, but he was chirping at the official, and then the official was saying, you need to be quiet, and he was saying, well, I was talking to my team.
That's a great answer to have.
Jones again for three, air ball.
Leeper-Jones is shooting 40% in this tournament. The decision on transition like this might be a little forced, and that's what Gonzalez, her coach, was reminding her of. And you see she's tapping her chest. She also told him, I'm okay, bad decision.
.320 to play first quarter, tied at 11. O'Neal. Now Gibson for three. And a foul on the rebound. I think they're going to get who?
Fuentes.
Yeah, Jennifer Fuentes. It's her first. Drive by Martinez. Strong with the right hand. Scores, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Martinez is mostly well known to be a three-point shooter. She doesn't particularly handle the ball well. She has a lot of turnovers for Puerto Rico, but that drive was solid and a good handle. She finishes with the basket.
That foul also on Fuentes, her second. Now into the corner, three on the way from Rojas. Fuentes the rebound, and Chile resets. Cosinho on the drive. Gives it up to Fuentes. Beautiful pass from Cosinho to Fuentes, and the nice finish. And a tough shot by Angelica Bermudez gives Puerto Rico the three-point lead. 2:20 to play in this first quarter. Cosinho on the drive.
Cosinho has been active in every single game that she plays. Very likes to attack, and remember, she can attack as well from her right, her left, going left here, finishing left.
And the foul on
Martinez.
Yes. Didn't see a lot there, but
sometimes just to reach and on forward and giving the referee the benefit of the doubt, they will call the foul.
Gibson, she attacks and gives it up underneath. Bermudez wanted a foul there. She didn't get it. Sayas now. Abuyeras with a strong move, but could not finish.
Another example of Puerto Rico's strategy to let the post players play one-on-one. Everybody else is matched up on their guards and do not help inside.
Now a three from the corner, bang! That's Damka Martinez.
And that's what she's in the game for.
4-point lead now for Puerto Rico, 19-15. Rojas to Abuyeras, she's bumped, no call. Boy, that seemed to be a pretty significant bump as she was collecting the ball to go up. Gibson, over to Bermudez. O'Neal into the corner, another three on the way from Martinez. Rojas the rebound underneath. Long outlet pass. Leeper Jones into the paint. Out of Cousinho, driving baseline and a block on O'Neal.
O'Neal is so good to draw the offensive foul. She can do this right there. She was just a little slow on this one, however, but she's done that against much faster guards. I remember the one against Casanova. So, yeah, she wants an explanation. She felt she was there on time, but the replay does tell a different story.
Bermudez and Melendez sit down for Puerto Rico. Placido comes on, and Garcia comes back. Free throw, up, down, and out by Cousinho. Trying to dry her hands off a little bit. Hits the second free throw. And we're inside of a minute. Martinez, left wing, inside to Gibson. Back out to Martinez, over to Placido, 10 to shoot. 3 on the way from O'Neal. Rebound Avelleras. Nice ball movement that time by Puerto Rico, but it did not result in any points. Macias into the corner, finding Jones. Little spin move, little hook, that won't go. Shot clock is off, game clock at 15. O'Neal into the front court. Gibson for 3. Not sure that's the shot Puerto Rico wanted there. They give Puerto Rico, or rather Chile, another opportunity to score. They don't get a shot off, however. And the first quarter ends with Puerto Rico up 19-16. We're back in Edmonton in just a moment. A close first quarter between Puerto Rico and Chile. Puerto Rico leading by 3, 19-16. Neither team shooting the ball particularly well. Puerto Rico 7 of 20 from the floor for 35%. Chile 6 of 16 for 38%. Puerto Rico 1 of 6 from three-point range. Chile 0 for 4. Leading scorer for Puerto Rico, Damka Martinez with 6. Chile led by Vanessa Leeper-Jones with 7. Back to the action. And a foul on O'Neal as she tries to get in front of Rojas.
Yeah, that's
going
her
to be the second, yeah. She's easy to spot with those sneakers, too. Not sure what color those are. Kind of
a salmon.
Yep,
yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
With bright pink laces. Acrobatic move by Macias, but does not get it to go down. Placido. Back over to Delgado. Back to Garcia. Now in the corner, quick three-pointer. Oh, and that bounced off of Vanessa Leeper-Jones's head, out of bounds.
And Puerto Rico is showing some new offensive tricks. A lot of three-woman game between the point guard and Garcia. But look at this.
Oh, right off the face.
And they keep two shooters in the corner. Not this time, as Martinez comes off a curl screen.
Abuyeres and Martinez tumble to the floor, and the foul is going to be on Catalina Abuyeres, her first.
Trying to go for the ball, but dragging Martinez on the floor with her.
On the bright side, she does get the point for the takedown. Now Delgado splits the defense. Placido now into the corner. Martinez, bang!
Unbelievable. She didn't have that much of a great tournament so far. She's 2 for 3. 1-2-2 pressure. Back on defense of Puerto Rico creates this turnover on Chile. That's what they've been trying to do, spotting up Martinez on one side of the floor and Placido on the other, both looking to shoot the three. See how Martinez is just on the right side, not moving. Exchanging ball screens at the top, and after a penetration, will try to reach their shooter.
6 to shoot. O'Neal, top of the key, fires over Abuyeres. That rolls off. And here comes Chile. Visayas directing traffic. Lobbing it, beautiful pass. What a pass down below to Jennifer Fuentes.
Great post up from Fuentes, who stayed low, and you're right, the perfect pass in her hands.
She could not have placed it any better had she walked up and handed it to her. Garcia fouled, meanwhile, by Vanessa Leeper-Jones.
Garcia should take advantage of Leeper-Jones inside. On the switch here, Leeper-Jones has to stay on her, and she's only 5'10", Garcia 6 feet.
Look at this pass.
Oh yeah, perfect pass. Even Garcia, good choice defensively to just let her go.
Free throw by Garcia is short. Puerto Rico's lead remains at 4. Melendez in for O'Neal. Melendez with that braided ponytail. Now a three on the way from Visayas, a little long. Tapped out of bounds. Boy, I thought Fuentes touched that last. But it will be Chile ball. Ricardo Gonzalez speaking with somebody at the scorer's table. He's upset about something.
Well, he got the ball back on that one, so he was a little lucky, as you've mentioned. And he has the ball again.
He's got a little bit of blood on Visayas.
Look here, trying to trap off that screen.
You see Jerry Batista in the background. Did not see where the blood was coming from or where it was. Likely just a scratch. Rosinho back over to Rojas for three. Bang!
Rojas, a wonderful three-point shooter. That shot was left her arm so quick too.
23-21 Puerto Rico. Delgado handing it to Gibson. Rosinho called for the foul.
As soon as there's two hands coming on the dribbler, in a north-south kind of movement, the referee can call the foul, although they haven't been always following up. Look at this three-point shot. The release was very fast, but nobody close to her to even deny that shot.
Well, Delgado steps on the sideline. That shows you how good these officials are. I didn't see the second hand come in, but Karen Lasik, she saw it and had that whistle right away, showed the replay in slow motion, and sure enough, there it was. Now Vanessa Leeper-Jones for three.
That will be a timeout taken by Puerto Rico. Talked about Leeper-Jones being a shooter, 40% three-point shooters. She's 50% in this game, 1 for 2.
I think that was a three-pointer. They only put 2 up on the board. There it is. Now it's a 24. So it's 24-23 in favor of Chile. You can follow us on social media, on Instagram and Twitter at FIBA. We're also on Facebook. Go to FIBAAmericas.com. All the latest interviews, highlights, game recaps, photos from all the hardworking FIBA staff. Here in Edmonton, you can also interact with the coach herself. Chantel Valet on Twitter. She is at Coach Valet. That's V-A-L-L-E-E.
Well done, Craig. A little French for you.
Oui. I'm assuming there's an accent over
on the first
one.
E. That's
yes.
right. Not on Twitter, though.
No, not on Twitter.
All your 6 years of French have paid off.
Unfortunately, I'm still paying for it. Pay off those student loans someday. So Chile now with the lead, and Puerto Rico with the steal. Delgado can't get it to go, but Gibson there for the follow.
Love the hustle from Gibson on this one. She did not just expect her teammate to make the basket. She followed through. Both officials raising their arms for the foul. Look at the steal here, but it's Gibson.
Just picked it clean. The foul was on Danka Martinez, their second. So Abu Yaris to Visayas. 6.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. We've got another good game. Nice feed inside to Abu Yaris. The outside shot is no good by Cousinho. She does have three-point range, though. Delgado. Back up top. Placido now baseline. Nice feed inside to Gibson, and she finishes with the left hand.
On the change of defense, Chile going to a 2-3 zone. It did not bother at all Puerto Rico.
Cousinho on the feed to Abu Yaris. Back out, 3 on the way. Gibson soars for the rebound. Oh, Cousinho lucky she didn't draw the foul there. Now a 3 from the other corner. Placido could not connect. Beg your pardon, that was Sepulveda. Gibson for 3, short. Sepulveda in amongst the Redwoods, getting that rebound, and it bounces out of bounds. It will remain Puerto Rico ball.
I was just looking at Coach Gonzalez, and I missed that replay, but he is furious right now. Absolutely yelling at one of his players. The most enraged I've seen a coach so far this week.
Gibson. Placido now inside to Garcia. Nice drop pass. Shots blocked by Fuentes, but a foul called.
Beautiful pass by Garcia. It's a skill that we haven't seen much from her. Usually she just stands and receives passes, but look at this, pretending to attack and leading the pass just ahead on the backdoor cut from Placido.
Well, that was perfect. Placido hits the free throw. Gets Puerto Rico's lead back to 4. Kohanen getting set to check in for Chile. Second free throw good, and the lead is 5. Placido with 4 points now. O'Neal sits down.
And so does Fuentes for Chile, who still heard from her coach rage as she's going to take a seat.
Rojas, quick move on the attack. Scoop shot won't go, but she draws the foul. That's on Melendez, her first.
Rojas can shoot the 3 and can also attack a little up and under as she's in the air to ensure she can draw the foul. She averages 3 points a game. She's already made a 3, so with at least one free throw, she would beat that average.
Rojas connects. And with exactly 5 minutes left, the lead is 4. Abuyeres tracks down the rebound. Visayas right down Main Street, high off the glass, won't go. Kohanen's there for the putback. It's a 2-point game now, 29-27.
Chile remains in their 2-3 zone. And look at how the free throw is open. Now we just see Garcia flashing up.
Martinez short on the 3-point attempt. And here comes Chile. Rojas. A little bit too close and underneath the rim.
Up, beating the trap on the press. Staying focused. Chile's doing a very good job offensive rebounding. Every time there is a shot, we will notice at least 2 Chilean players right under the basket crashing the boards. That's something that Ecuador definitely did not do well in the previous game where they lost to Venezuela. And the winner will play Venezuela on Saturday.
Garcia sits down. Bermudez back in for Puerto Rico. Abuyeres misses from in close. 2-point lead for Puerto Rico. Melendez, right wing. Placido. Sepulveda. Now the 3 on the way from O'Neal rattles off long. And Rojas trying to make a bounce pass, bounced it off of Sepulveda, and it went off of her leg. It's going out of bounds. Just about ended up, well, it went off her arm.
Yeah, definitely Chile ball.
And Sepulveda just about ended up into the first row of the scorer's table. Cousinho on the drive. Got a little too deep and tried to make the pass and throws it away. So Puerto Rico clinging to this 2-point lead. Sepulveda skip pass to O'Neal, 3 on the way. But an offensive foul called. I think that's going to be on Melendez.
Yeah, Bermudez is picking up her second foul.
Beg your pardon, indeed, it's Bermudez.
And look at this here. O'Neal was so open, and Bermudez may have just moved a little bit to the left.
3.5 to play. Nice feed inside, shot blocked though. Well done by Placido. Placido now for 3. No good, but she draws the foul on Rojas.
Definitely on the closeout, Rojas left her feet off the floor. And didn't allow enough space for the landing. You see, it's after the ball was released, but it's before Placido fell back on the floor, which also counts as a foul on the shooter.
And we saw a lot of that the last tournament I worked, where the shooter kept trying to fall over after the defender closed out.
Yeah, this is something three-point shooters do a lot.
Yeah.
Trying to get the referee's attention.
So Placido hits all 3, and it's a 5-point lead for Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico and still a press. 1-2-2.
Cousinho. And a travel. Abuyeras along the baseline looking to make a move. Just shuffled the feet. Placido on the wing.
Chile in a very extended 2-3 zone.
O'Neal, nice pass underneath to Garcia, and she finishes. Leads up to 7 as Garcia has 5.
And O'Neal just picked up her 4th assist of the game.
Cousinho. She pulls up. Her pass underneath was tipped twice. Last by Placido out of bounds. It'll be Chile ball as Melendez comes in for O'Neal. Now Chile takes timeout with 2:28 to play. We're back in Edmonton in just a moment.
Si sale, parece discutido. Vale, una apertura a Milena, Sandy sale a así que te quedas ahí. La más ahí voy a no te quedas en el medio, te quedas en el medio. Mari.
.228 to play in the first half. Puerto Rico has a 7-point lead. Chile got to within 2 at 27-29. But a 5-0 run by Puerto Rico. I think they've all been on free throws.
Well, the statistics are very similar for both teams, but the little advantage we see on the scoreboard are from Puerto Rico's free throws.
Well, Chile turns it over. Delgado. Working on Basellas around the screen by Melendez. Nice behind the head pass to Placido, and then the no look underneath to Garcia, a little too far.
That was a nice set of passes. Placido's pass was, I think Garcia was just not expecting this no look.
It's Rojas driving in from the corner. Nice drive by Rojas on Melendez.
She's been active today, made 1-3, that's her first basket, but her 8th shot, Garcia on the other end.
And a beautiful feed from Delgado to Garcia.
Running the fast break.
Vanessa Leeper-Jones on the attack.
What Chile did well here against the pressure is give the ball to the middle of the floor. You see, creating a 3-on-2. Puerto Rico in a 1-2-2 press. Pass in the middle, 3-on-2, as we see the incredible assist from Delgado. Both her and O'Neal have now 4 assists each in the game for Puerto Rico.
Free throw by Jones is through. You get 8 assists out of your point guards in the first half. It's not too shabby. Rojas, or rather Jones, hits them both. Inside of a minute 30. Puerto Rico still leading by 5. Delgado, Sepulveda, 5 to shoot. Sepulveda on the drive. Rolls off the rim, and the rebound to Kohanen. And then Rojas mishandles it in the corner, but gets it to Jones. Back to Rojas. Drives baseline, runs into Garcia. Has to kick it out, and the pass is intercepted. Sepulveda trying to go coast to coast. Her shot's blocked. Nicely done by Kohanen. Not quite sure what Cousinho was trying to do there. She was trying to pass it, or it almost looked like she was trying to throw it off of somebody.
That layup here just blocked. Perfect timing from Collagen.
I swear that Kohanen didn't get some arm on that, but 30 seconds to play.
Yes, and Chile back into a individual defense.
O'Neal. Wow, jitterbug step goes around the defense and lays it in easily with the left hand. Lightning move by Delgado. Ten seconds left. Casillas change of direction. She finds her way to the bucket with the left hand. Delgado jetting up court, and Puerto Rico can't get a shot off before the end of the half. So after 2 quarters of play, it's Puerto Rico 38, Chile 33. Another entertaining half of basketball after we saw Venezuela and Ecuador play a tremendous game. As we look at the halftime statistics, Puerto Rico, 11 of 22 from 2-point range for 50%, just 2 of 10 from beyond the arc, 10 of 12 from the free throw line for 83%. They've got 18 rebounds, 5 offensive. Chile, on the other hand, 9 of 19 from 2-point range, 2 of 8 from 3, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. They have 17 total rebounds, only 3 offensive. All the rest of the stats pretty much even, with the exception of bench points. Puerto Rico far outscoring Chile 17-2. As we take a look at some of the individual numbers for Puerto Rico, they're led by Damka Martinez with 9 points. Garcia has 7, Bermudez has 7. The leading rebounder, Sepulveda and Placido, each with 4. Delgado with 5 assists in that first half. O'Neal had 4. For Chile,
number 5, Daphne Bermudez. Numero 6, number
they're led by Vanessa Leeper-Jones with 12 points.
Number 9, Allison Gibson.
Rojas has 6. Casillas with 5. Leading rebounder, Rojas with 4. And 3 players have 2 assists apiece. So if it sounds like a fairly even game, it is 38-33 in favor of Puerto Rico as we go to half. We'll be back from Edmonton. It's the 2015 FIBA Americas Championship for women. Craig Fadis, Chantal Vallée. We're back in just a bit from the Saville Community Sports Center.
Thank you. All right. Since I played a French song that probably not many people understood, I'm gonna go for a song that hopefully most of you know. It's a Ray Charles song called "Unchain My Heart." And if you know it, you can sing, and if you don't know it, it's pretty much a repeat after me song, so you could also sing. Or not. It's really up to you. I know we're all basketball players here, not singers, so do as you please. Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. But you let my love go to waste, so unchain my heart, please set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't love me no more. tells me that you're not at home, so unchain my heart, please set me free. And I'm under your spell, like a man in a trance. Oh, but I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. So unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me night and day. Why lead me through a life of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart, please set me free. Won't you set me free? Oh, set me free. Set me free. Oh, won't you set me free? Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week at the tournament.
38-33 at halftime. Puerto Rico with a slim 5-point lead over Chile. This is the final day of preliminary round play at the 2015 FIBA Americas Championships for women. Winner of this game will take on Venezuela for 5th place and entry into the Olympic qualifying tournament next June in Brazil. Craig Feta, Chantal Valet, glad you could be with us. And Chantal, both of these teams really just about dead even in that first half. Puerto Rico able to connect on a couple more shots. That's been about the only difference.
You're absolutely right. Details is what is going to make the difference here. 2 more field goals for Puerto Rico, 1 more free throw, 1 more rebound, and 1 less turnovers. That's pretty much, you've got it right there. It's just little details, and unless something happens, those teams are playing so evenly, it should get down to the wire until the end of the game.
Well, we had an exciting first game between Venezuela and Ecuador. We had every reason to expect that this was going to be a good one. Don't forget, coming up at 6:30 local time, 8:30 Eastern time, it's the Group A championship game, Cuba and Canada, followed at 8:45 by the Group B championship game, Argentina and Brazil. Garcia.
Excellent to go back to Garcia right away at the get-go. She has such a size advantage inside, and they should look to post her up a little bit more.
Cousinho launches a quick 3. Fuentes fortunate she wasn't called for an over the back on that rebound attempt. Puerto Rico up 7. Delgado to Placido. 8 to shoot. Left-hand layup attempt by Martinez. Nowhere close. Now Vanessa Leeper-Jones shot fake, pulls up. Off the back iron, rebound fought for and won by Placido. Oh, nice move by Garcia. Wouldn't roll in. But the strong follow by Bermudez.
And maybe a little bit of blood. Fuentes. Well, at least she was looking to see if anything was bleeding. Garcia on a strong move. Kind of hit Bermudez right there on the nose.
Leeper-Jones, the jet quick move. Wouldn't fall down though, and here comes Delgado running. Won't go, but she gets the foul on Fuentes.
I think both coaches are trying to take the pace of the game.
And that's 4 fouls on Jennifer Fuentes.
It is, and you see how Puerto Rico is trying to push the ball and pick up the pace, but Gonzalez, head coach Gonzalez, on the other hand, from Chile, saying, we gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run. He also wanted to pick up the pace.
Second free throw good by Delgado. It's a 10-point lead for Puerto Rico now with 8:20 to play in the third quarter. Fuentes remains in with the 4 fouls. Abuyeras for 3, banks it in.
Well, Garcia was a little delayed on that, but what a shot over Garcia.
Not how you draw it up, but it still counts for 3 points nonetheless.
Abuyeras called for the foul. Look at this. Garcia sees she's late, and the hands come up a little too late. On the other side of the floor, Abuyeras just scored a 3. Took about 3 fouls in a row, and Garcia was called at some point on it.
Actually, I think they gave that to Cousinho. Saw him hold up 10.
Well, they did.
So that's 3 on Cousinho. Now Martinez from 8 feet pretty looking jump shot from Damka Martinez. She's having her best game of the tournament with 11.
And with less turnovers than we've seen her before.
Biseyas, the pretty move. Now Delgado got all the way to the rack, but didn't get it to score. Now Placido blocks the shot by Cousinho. Nice drive, nice finish by Biseyas.
She goes coast to coast. She's been such a great scorer for Chile. The moment Morrison went down, she picked up the lead for her team.
Cousinho. Out of Vanessa Leeper-Jones. Working on Placido. 8 to shoot. Ball fake, and the shot.
That was all one-on-one. Leeper-Jones had no help from her teammates. She had to cross over 2 or 3 times. Look at this here. She's trying to track right, goes left. She's stopped by Placido, turns around, crosses over again, up and under fake, and makes the basket with a foul. It's quite spectacular.
And she completes the three-point play in Argentina, rather Chile, back to within 4. They had been trailing by 10 just a moment ago. Now Placido off the glass and in.
Everybody from Chile even seemed surprised. She had no one close to her on that drive.
Biseyas hands to Jones. She pops from 20. Good rebound by Abuyeris. And Chile resets. Abuyeris, spin move along the baseline off the glass, won't go. And she draws the foul.
What is starting to happen here for Chile is a lot of one-on-one. Again, this is just a whole creation of her own for Abuyeris. There hasn't been much passing lately. Their total assist for the game remains at 8.
Foul was on Bermudez, her 3rd. Now Gibson comes on for Bermudez. Back to 4. 6:10 to play 3rd quarter. Placido open for 3. Cousinho along the sideline, battling Jones for the rebound, and then
arguing a little bit with her,
yeah,
saying, leave me space. Well, I didn't mean to jump into you. And
they're lucky that, I think it was Gibson from Puerto Rico, shot through there and knocked it out of bounds. Now Chile turns it over. O'Neal, Garcia, she's hounded by Abuyeris. 8 to shoot. Fed down below to Placido. Fades away. Now Gamboa. And the pass stolen by Gibson. Quick hands by Gibson. Then the nice outlet pass to Damka Martinez, and she finishes.
she's definitely having the game of her tournament. It comes very timely as they battle still for an Olympic hope.
Wow, and Gibson gets into position and kind of falls over, and as she's bent over, she forces the travel.
I love Gibson. Every time she comes in the game, something happens. That was a steal from Gibson and a perfect pass from Martinez. And right after creates another turnover by her stingy defense.
Gibson swings it out to Garcia for three. Rebound tipped and then grabbed by Sepulveda.
And she was held on the way by Cousinho.
And that's 4 on Cousinho.
Look at the rebound here, and Cousinho. Cousinho sometimes just the little, trying to go a little too hard on the rebound when a player has good position defensively. Letting them grab the rebound is a better decision than trying to force it. Puerto Rico in a 1-2-2 half court, trying to keep the pace high.
And with O'Neal's bucket, back to an 8-point lead.
The trap here from the press, but it was Melendez that took it out of bounds.
Rojas, she pops from 19, and that's good.
Hey, what a beautiful shot. She's made a 3 today. Coming off the bench. Sorry, starting for them. 8 points right now.
The lead is 6 again. 4:15 to play third quarter. Sepulveda. Good set piece there by Puerto Rico. Sepulveda to Melendez up high, to Garcia down low. And she draws the foul on Abu Yaris. No, beg your pardon, that is on
Leaper Jones.
Leaper Jones.
Leaper Jones playing the bottom of the zone. 5'10", definitely undersized against Garcia. Chile keep moving their defense between a man and a zone. Every time Garcia is on Leaper Jones, however, it's bad news for Leaper Jones.
Garcia's got her number, 11 points.
A full court pressure now.
Stolen away.
By who else than Gibson?
Sepulveda into Bermudez, out to O'Neal, 3 on the way. Bang!
Big 3 from O'Neal. Forcing a timeout. Gonzalez ran to the scores table, demanding a timeout.
And the lead back to 11 for Puerto Rico, 56-45. Following the 3-pointer by O'Neal, she's got 7 points now. Join us online at FIBA Americas, or you can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at FIBA. Find us on Facebook as well. Get all the latest game updates, recaps, highlights, photographs, anything you can think of. Well, that fly that had been buzzing around here, partner, I think I swallowed it.
Well, there's been more than one fly in this gym. There's been quite a few, with all the doors remaining open, and 33 Celsius outside. I think the flies are coming in to stay a little fresh.
They're trying to cool off. Another lovely day here in lovely Edmonton. Rojas driving on O'Neal. And O'Neal thought she was playing some pretty good defense there. She got her hand out of the way, but she had it in there to start with.
Yeah.
Sayes, 7 to shoot. It's 3 fouls on O'Neal, by the way. 2 to shoot, now 1.
Oh, so smart for O'Neal to change direction as she saw the player in front of her just stopping. Look at this, she just drove her shoulder, crossed over, and took Rojas out, but drew the foul. That is bonus 2 shots for O'Neal.
And that's 2 on Rojas. Trying to extend this 11-point lead, and does. O'Neal hits both of them, and Delgado comes on in replacement. 13 the lead now for Puerto Rico. 3:23 to play in the third. Jones bottled up by Gibson. Sayas has it, now Rojas. Over to Abuyeres. To Kolanin, she couldn't finish. Thought Delgado was gonna load up for 3 there. Now Sepulveda out to Delgado. This time she does. Bang!
Delgado hitting her first 3-point, and then a nice steal.
16 points the lead now for Puerto Rico.
I like that trapping defense here from Chile, trying to get something different.
Sayas on the break scores, stops the bleeding. Biggest lead of the game, 16 for Puerto Rico.
Chile changing between individual defense and zone, back in their individual defense. Oh yeah!
Another 3 by Puerto Rico. That's Sepulveda.
Right back into their 1-2-2 full court press.
Abuyeres with the left hand, that won't go. Nice pass, Gibson. Fouled on her way to the bucket. And look at these great 3-point shots. Sepulveda, splash. There's the one before that. Pretty rotation, pretty release, pretty result.
Well, Gibson was very effective off the bench, stealing 2 passes, getting an assist, making her free throws. Good shift for her as she goes back and rests.
A long 3 outside by Cosinho.
Cosinho, their 3-point shooter.
Gets it back down to 16.
She's going to be 1 for 3 today only so far, however.
Now a great finish at the other end by Bermudez.
Bermudez, a little bit like Garcia from Venezuela, has had issues finishing close to the basket, but she kept her feet and her eyes, feet solid and her eyes up today on that shot.
A minute 8 to play, third quarter. Puerto Rico on their outside shooting has swelled the lead. It was 19 a moment ago. Now that 3, no good, and the rebound inside by Bermudez and a foul called.
Bonus situation.
That's going to be on Vanessa Leeper-Jones, her third.
Those are difficult calls sometimes. players are jumping straight, trying to go to the rebound. There's contact, but they're going for the ball, and referees sometimes see contact and call the fouls. We always like to think as coaches when our players are battling for the ball to let them battle.
Except when it's the other team that's battling a little harder.
Well, I didn't want to add that.
Cousinho with a nice layup. I always joke about that. Coaches always want the officials to let them play, except when the other team starts to get a little too handsy on your guards.
Every game is different. We need to choose what to say from the beginning and keep the same message. It may be different from one game to the other, however.
Maybe different from one quarter to the other. Sepulveda's three careens out of bounds. You see the look at the nice drive by Cousinho.
Yeah. You see how she released that ball so far from her body. It's not an orthodox layup where she just comes and laid in. Difficult to do.
About 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sayas fouled on the drive. Oh no, double dribble. I was shielded, so I couldn't quite see. Jennifer O'Neill and Damka Martinez, the long-range shooters for Puerto Rico, back in.
And that's exactly why they were put into the game, to make sure that they can take a quick three. Hopefully Chile realizes that, and they've made some substitution of their own. Pressure on defense to slow them down.
Placido from half court. Back iron. That was pretty close. So the third quarter ends with Puerto Rico on top, 69-52. Can Chile make a comeback? We shall see. We're back in Edmonton in just a moment. (69-52) as we head to the fourth quarter. Puerto Rico outscoring Chile in that third quarter, 31-19. Puerto Rico's shooting percentage up to 46%. They're now 5 of 17 from beyond the arc as well. Chile shooting 42%. Also 29% from three-point range. Leading scorer for Puerto Rico is Garcia, beg your pardon, Martinez with 13. Garcia has 11. Vanessa Leeper-Jones has 15 for Chile. Chile with the turnover. Now up ahead to Martinez. And the finish.
What a game for Martinez. She's going to be very pleased of herself, leading her team with 15. 2 for 4 at the 3, 5 for 8 total. Haven't missed her free throw when she was allotted one. Nice drive from Chile, and Placido got caught. Feet not moving. She's on defense, not moving her feet. Trying to, difficult block.
Yeah.
You know, when the hand comes down like that, the entire arm goes down. Hard to believe that the player will get a block.
Chile gets to within 20 now, 73-53, 6 points for Abuyeras. Make it 7 and a 19-point deficit, 73-54, 8:50 to play in the game. Delgado jets her way in, and the short jumper is good by Placido. Back to 21, 75-54. Placido with 13 points. And trying to get Fuentes underneath. The pass a little bit too far from Basaez. There's that look at that quick penetration.
What a pass from Delgado. Delgado, 6 assists, O'Neal 4. Sepulveda 1. Those are the main playmakers for Puerto Rico.
Ricardo Gonzalez taking timeout already.
Chile's gonna come up with something, or the game is quickly getting out of hands.
The lead 19, 73-54. Really, Chile has not been able to find much in the way of offense. Their three-quarter output, 16, 17, and 19. Puerto Rico exploded in that last quarter, 19, 19, and then 31.
Number 6, Basaez, usually the team leader with 11 points per game. She hasn't done as much yet. It's Leeper-Jones that's been doing a lot, and Rojas.
Leeper-Jones with 16 points. Rojas with 10. Basaez does have 9, also with 4 rebounds. Delgado with 6 assists for Puerto Rico. Great free throw shooting by Puerto Rico, 18 of 22 in this game. Chile, just as good, though not as many. They're 14 of 17, also for 82%. Garcia on the putback, draws the foul.
She got a little bit lucky. It was a longer rebound right here.
Yeah.
Leeper-Jones couldn't quite get it, but once again, Leeper-Jones is really trying her best against Garcia inside, but she's greatly outmatched.
I believe they called that foul on Abuyeras. That's her second. Puerto Rico shooting 57% from two-point range for the game. And it's 75-54 now, a 21-point lead for Puerto Rico with 8:05 to play.
White 0, push off ball.
7:56 to play. Chile is starting to express a little frustration out there. Strong move there, though, by Abuyeres, and she's got 9.
Oh, great body control. She got fouled at least twice on that play and still made the basket without the foul being called, but it was there.
75-56. Sepulveda. Now to Placido. Out to Delgado. Back out to Placido for 2. That's good.
A long 2 foot on the line. Placido has been playing so well. She's got 13 points total.
Abuyeres from just inside the free throw line. And Puerto Rico, I think, really starting to take control of this one. Martinez for 3, bang!
The dagger, 7 minutes left.
The lead is now 24 as Damka Martinez has 18 points.
Watching her play at the Pan Americans a little less than a month ago, and here in that game, this is the best game out of her 8 outings I've had a chance to watch her. Shooting, driving, playing defense, creating turnovers. Great game for Martinez.
Martinez, 23 years old, from Meridian, Connecticut, attending Iona College.
Look at the pass. Good body control from Rudess, and led by Sepulveda's assist. Martinez likes that corner. That's where she shoots the best. That's why Puerto Rico always leaves her in that corner.
Puerto Rico on a 19-9 run since the 2:25 mark of the 3rd quarter, make it 20-9. Wow, it's pulled it up. No regard for her body as she goes to make that steal.
Fell almost, I think, on the Chilean bench. And
well, she commits the foul as she runs into Fuentes. Fuentes grimacing a little bit as she took that shot to the ribs.
And Sepulveda, the mother of a very cute 2-year-old baby, and she was saying, I haven't seen my child for 2.5 months. Been traveling to China and Canada, Pan American Games, now back in Canada. She missed her child's first step and was crying when she saw the Facebook post sent by her family. Sacrifice that these women have to make when they play professional basketball.
Abuyeres draws her 4th foul. But her 2-year-old daughter will be able to look up to her mom as a role model in athletics.
In life.
Yeah. Making those sacrifices, playing for her country. All the nice feet inside. And a foul called on Sofia Roma.
We saw Diaz, who is into the game, and that's a sign. She hasn't played a lot. She's averaged 1:30 per game so far. It's her first time entering. She's never scored a point, hasn't taken a rebound. But the coach wants to give her some minutes for the experience, resting Placido, and also a sign that there's a feeling that Puerto Rico has this game in hand.
Gibson trying to argue.
But she's having fun, smiling and laughing on the court. Chile, however, is not having fun today.
No, they're really not. Puerto Rico exploded in that third quarter for 31 points.
A good drive by Buceas, 19 years old. We should remind the viewers that there is 5 teenagers on that Chile team. That's one of them here shooting free throws. A bright future. Garcia, number 4, is 15. Buceas, 19, number 6. Cousinho, 19 years old. Fuentes, 19 years old. Abrieras, 18. The future looks very bright for Chile.
Yeah, and Colanen's only 20. She's a key reserve. And don't forget, Zamara Morrison, it's not like she's long in the tooth. She's only 26.
Plays for the San Antonio Stars. At least has played for them. 6'5", no longer in the lineup after a back injury.
Pretty finish there by Sepulveda. Kolanen tries to feed the cut, but it goes off of the foot, I believe, of Sofia Roma. Now O'Neal. Oh, I thought O'Neal knocked it out of bounds, but they're going to say it went off of Buceas.
Yeah, Buceas.
Gibson, and then an offensive foul. I believe they're going to get Melendez. Oh, beg your pardon. Going to get Roma. Gibson out to O'Neal. The long jumper won't go. Now Buceas loses it, but it goes off of O'Neal. It'll be Chile ball. So it looks like it's going to be Puerto Rico taking on Venezuela on Saturday at 1:15 local time, 3:15 Eastern. And right now, if you had to give one team an advantage, either Puerto Rico or Venezuela, in that 5th place game, who would you give it to?
Well, that's a little bit of a trick question. It all depends on how healthy Silva is for Venezuela. I believe that she will really make a difference. But today I saw Puerto Rico play its best basketball as a team. If they can continue to play this and just get more from Martinez like she is doing right now, with the guards that they have, Garcia inside, they might be able to pull the win, especially if Silva is not on the floor.
Damka Martinez with 20 points, and now Vanessa Leeper-Jones with 18. I don't know if you can count on another 20 points from Martinez.
It's a little
First
bit of
time she's shown that in this
it's
tournament,
a little bit of an anomaly for sure.
Garcia. She's got 15.
And
Really, this has been a total team effort by Puerto Rico. Now that three is no good by Gamboa. Another feed underneath to Garcia.
And thinking of Garcia, she's going to have her hands full guarding Blanco. Garcia on the other side as well, number 7 of Venezuela. This is going to be probably a post-game focus for Venezuela versus a guard game focus for Puerto Rico on Saturday.
4 players in double figures for Puerto Rico. Martinez with 20, Garcia with 17, Sepulveda with 13, and Bermudez with 10. Coming up on 2 minutes, Puerto Rico, a 24-point lead. Continue to talk about Damka Martinez off the bench. She's played almost 18 minutes. She's 9 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range. Martinez can't score from there. Del Rosario into the game now for Puerto Rico. She's going to get a couple of good minutes here at the end. Yoiling Del Rosario, 23 years old, from San Juan. So Chile's tournament will come to an end in 1 minute and 45 seconds. You just wonder how different it could have been had Zamara Morrison not suffered that back injury. Would it have made a difference today? Hard to say. Puerto Rico played extremely well. Morrison could not have guarded 4 people.
But it would have needed 4 people to guard Morrison. That would be the issue. It would have been a difference, I think, in the game. 6'5" Morrison is by far, I think, the most skilled post player we have seen this weekend.
O'Neal with another 3. That gives Puerto Rico 5 players in double figures. One minute to play. Martinez. Sayas going coast to coast. Layup won't go. Diaz ahead to O'Neal. She backs it out. Gonna chew up some clock. Del Rosario puts the shot up. No. About 4.5 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock as Baseas can't hit. Beg your pardon, that was Gamboa. Foul's going to be called on Natalie Diaz, her second.
Leaper Jones still trying to fight on the offensive rebounds. You could tell that she is quite the competitor. 25 years old. 5'10", had a tough matchup against Garcia today.
Clock's under 10. And Puerto Rico is just going to dribble it out. This one will end 92-66. A great second half by Puerto Rico. They score 31 points in the third, 23 in the fourth. They only allowed Chile 13 points in the fourth quarter. So Puerto Rico is going to play Venezuela on Saturday at 1:15 for 5th place. The winner of that game goes into the Olympic qualifying tournament in Brazil next June. We look at the final statistics on this one. Puerto Rico 25 of 44 from 2-point range for 57%, 7 of 21 from beyond the arc for 33%, 21 of 26 from the free throw line, 81% there. Chile 18 of 38 from 2-point range, 22 of 56 overall for 39%, 4 of 18 from beyond the arc, 22%, 18 of 25 for 72% from the free throw line. Points in the paint dead even at 22, fast break points. Puerto Rico, a large advantage, 18-6, and the bench way outscoring Chile for Puerto Rico, 42-13. Taking a look at some of the individual numbers. For Puerto Rico, they were led by Damka Martinez coming in off the bench, playing more than 20 minutes and scoring 22 points, grabbing 5 rebounds. She was 9 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3-point range. Garcia had 7